Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Yan, and today I am going to be tier ranking romance book tropes. I'm so excited because I think this is a fun video idea, and also I apologize if you guys can hear the background noises because there's like construction going on and I really want to film this, so please just bear with me. But I'm going to be using Sarah Caroli's template, so if you guys are interested, I will put the link down below as well. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm going to be going through the different rankings. The top one is I will read any book with this trope, so I absolutely love it. The next one is I usually enjoy it, then not my fave but also not my least fave, and then doesn't hit unless done right, then not a vibe / fan, get rid of it, and haven't read. So there are going to be some tropes in here that I haven't read yet just because I, don't really read a lot of dark romances or something like that. So you might see that in here. I am going to go through the different tropes at the bottom. The first one is teacher / student, fake dating, sports romance, forced proximity, bad boy, good girl, mafia romance, grumpy sunshine, bodyguard romance, right person, wrong time, only one bed, love at first sight, love triangle, single parent, friends to enemies to lovers, age gap, accidental pregnancy, bully romance, brother's best friend, friends with benefits to lovers, workplace romance, enemies to lovers. A lot of them are so similar. Strangers to lovers, childhood friends to lovers, slow burn, one of us is famous, I hate everyone in the world but you, right person, not enough time, friends to lovers, good boy, bad girl, insta love, billionaire, royalty. Some of these at the bottom are duplicates, so I'm trying to weave them out. But secret relationship, second chance romance, best friend's brother, marriage of convenience, stepbrother romance, and I think starting from the bully romance, those are all repeats. So let's just go ahead and start. The first one is teacher / student. I don't hate this trope. I also don't really love it. So I guess I might put this not my fave, but also not my least fave. Actually, no. Yeah, I'll put it there. Okay, and then fake dating. I love fake dating. So I will read any book with this trope because fake dating just gets me. And then we have sports romance. I love sports romance. I'm going to put it under I usually enjoy it. And then forced proximity. I will read every book with that trope because I love that. And then we have bad boy / good girl. I actually usually enjoy it, so I would put it there. Yeah. And then mafia romance. I haven't read a mafia romance yet, so I don't know. Grumpy sunshine, it's okay to me, so I'm going to put it under not my fave but also not my least fave. Bodyguard romance, I usually enjoy that trope. I love bodyguard romance, but I don't think I've read enough books with it, so I'm going to put it under I usually enjoy it. Right person, wrong time. I don't usually like this trope because it's very upsetting, so I'm going to put it under doesn't hit unless done right because, yeah, I don't know. Only one bed trope. I love only one bed trope, so I will put it at the top. And then love at first sight. What's the difference between love at first sight and love insta love? I think I've read a book with love at first sight, but I can't really think of a time, so I'm going to put it under, I can't decide whether I should put it under doesn't hit unless done right or not my fave but also not my least fave. It's like one of those where I don't really care, so I'm going to put it here. A love triangle. I don't really like love triangles, but I liked it in Fourth Wing, so I'm going to put it under, I don't really like love triangles. I'm going to put it under not a fan / vibe because I don't really like that. So and then I have single parent trope. I don't think I've read enough books with the single parent trope, but I'm actually not really a fan of a single parent trope. I'm gonna put it under unless done right, so I'm gonna put it there. And then the next one is friends to enemies to lovers. I can't think of a book that has friends to enemies to lovers, so I'm going to put it under haven't read yet, but I'm not sure. Age gap, I don't really mind an age gap. I'm gonna put it here because I don't really mind it too much because I don't think I've read a book with a big age gap. if it's like that, then it might go under doesn't hit unless done right. And then accidental pregnancy, I haven't read a book with this trope, so I can't really relate to other people saying they hate this trope. And then bully romance, I don't think I've read a book with bully romance, so I'm going to put it there, even though the name doesn't sound that appealing. And then brother's best friend, I really enjoy that trope, so I'm going to put it there. Friends with benefits to lovers, I love that, so I'm going to put it there. And then workplace romance, I love a workplace romance. I think I'm going to put it under I will read any book with this trope, because I feel like that is just very enticing to me, so I would definitely pick up a book if it has workplace romance. And then enemies to lovers, I'm going to put it up here because I really do love that trope. Strangers to lovers, I feel like this one, I can't really connect to the characters if they're like two strangers, so I'm going to put it under doesn't hit unless done right. Childhood friends to lovers, I really like this trope, but the books with this trope, I think they're okay, so I'm going to put it under doesn't hit unless done right. Next one is a slow burn. I do not like slow burns, so I'm going to put it under, actually, okay, it's really hard because I don't really like this trope, but in Fourth Wing, it was perfect. So I don't know, because I don't really like the slow burn. I'm going to put it under not a vibe / fan. And then we have One of Us is Famous. I'm going to put this under not my fave, but also not my least fave, just because I usually do enjoy it, but I don't really mind it too much. Next one is I Hate Everyone in the World But You. I usually do enjoy that trope, but I wouldn't like pick up a book because of that trope. And then Right Person, Not Enough Time. I haven't read a book with this trope, and I feel like that's kind of sad, or it sounds kind of sad, and I usually don't really like to read sad books, so I'm going to put it there. And then Friends to Lovers, I like a Friends to Lovers. I think I'm going to put it here, but I just like the Enemies to Lovers more. And then Good Boy, Bad Girl. I don't think I've read a book with this trope, but you guys, I'm so bad at remembering books, so I can't tell, but Good Boy, Bad Girl, I'm going to put it under haven't read because I can't think of a book with it. And then I have Insta Love. I'm going to put it under doesn't hit unless done right, because I don't really like Insta Love, but I also don't really care. But sometimes it could be just like too fast, so I'm going to put it there. Billionaire trope, I usually do enjoy this trope, so I will put it there. It's not like my absolute fave, but I will put it there. Royalty, I do love a royalty book, so I'm going to put it here because I feel like that's very enticing to me. And then Secret Relationship, I don't know a book with this trope. I'm going to put it here because I don't know. And then Second Chance Romance, I don't like second chance romance books, so I am going to have to put it here. But you know, maybe if I read like a good one that changes me, but so far I'm not really a fan of them. I did like The Final Offer, but that book was just too long. I didn't really vibe with it as much, but it was still a good book. And then Best Friend's Brother, I feel like that's a little weird, but I don't hate it either. I'm going to put it here. And then Marriage of Convenience, I love that trope, so I'm going to put it up there because that wins me over every time. And then Stepbrother Romance, I haven't read a book with this trope, but it sounds very interesting. And then the rest are all repeats, so I guess this is my tier ranking for all the tropes in romance books, and I'm very surprised that I don't have a lot that I don't like, and I thought that I would have more that I would want to get rid of or not a fan, but this is not bad actually, because you know, usually I like these tropes, so that's why I read romance books, but I'm not surprised that I have a lot in my I will read any book with this trope, because I love fake dating, forced proximity, one bed, friends with benefits to lovers. workplace romance, enemies to lovers, royalty, and marriage of convenience. Like, if you can find me a book with like almost all of those tropes, that would be so crazy. And then I usually enjoy sports romance, which I love too, but I'm leaving it there. Bad boy, good girl, bodyguard romance, brother's best friend, I hate everyone in the world but you, friends to lovers, billionaire, and then not my fave but also not my least fave, student teacher, grumpy sunshine, love at first sight, age gap, one of us is famous, brother's best friend. I feel like that's where a lot of people might put some of those tropes in, not a fan or not a vibe. But I don't really mind them, so maybe my tier ranking will change after reading more romance books. I have under doesn't hit unless done right, right person, wrong time, single parent, strangers to lovers, childhood friends to lovers, insta love, and then not a vibe slash fan. I have love triangle, slow burn, and then get rid of it. It's kind of controversial, but second chance romance. I feel like the slow burn might just end up being there, but fourth wing just changed me a little bit. And then haven't read, mafia romance, friends to enemies to lovers, accidental pregnancy, bully romance, right person, not enough time, good boy, bad girl, secret relationship, and stepbrother romance. I feel like a lot of those are like dark tropes, so I will have to see. But this is basically my tier ranking, and I had so much fun filming this. Let me know if you guys do decide to do this tag or, you know, recreate this. I would love to watch it and see your take on the different tropes. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!